Alert, top Trump enemy issues horrifying announcement. Please pray. The most relevant opposition to President Donald Trump is arguably not from Democrats but from members of his own party. The president's public feuds with establishment Republicans has led to political victories with high-profile figures like Senator Bob Corker and Senator Jeff Flake deciding not to seek re-election. But these senators are using the time they have left in Congress to challenge President Trump and the agenda he represents. According to the Washington Times, Senator Corker, chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, has declared his intention to use his committee in the coming months to question prominent members of President Trump's cabinet about what powers the president has, should, and shouldn't have. Isn't that precious? Senator Corker is employing the help of Senator Flake, who also sits on the Foreign Relations Committee. Their efforts begin Monday evening when Secretary of Defense James Mattis and Secretary of State Rex Tillerson appear before the committee. The primary purpose of the questioning, according to Senator Corker, is to determine the Trump administration's, quote, perspective on war powers and whether Congress should pass the authorization for use of military force passed after the 9/11 terror attacks. The authorization for use of military force gives the president authority to use necessary force against those who planned or aided in the 9/11 attacks or who harbored the terrorists that did. The committee is going to be very active, Senator Corker said. It's going to be a very robust period of time. The Tennessee Republicans' remarks seem to suggest that the hearings will be a referendum on President Trump's foreign policy. I think it will be very informative to the American people and the rest of the Senate about what powers the president has, should, and shouldn't have, Senator Corker said. The anti-Trump senators' opposition to the president could potentially take many forms. Senator Corker may leverage his role in the Foreign Relations Committee to refuse to sign off on President Trump's appointees, such as the Assistant Secretary of State for East Asian Affairs and U.S. ambassadors to South Korea, positions that have yet to be filled. Senator Corker could also stall the president's efforts to pull out of the Obama-era Iran nuclear deal, which has been highly criticized by conservatives. The high-profile lawmaker has challenged President Trump before, criticizing his desire to reduce expenditures at the State Department. The Senate Appropriations Committee ultimately approved a budget 20% more costly than what the president wanted. Senator Flake insists the questioning of key Trump administration foreign policy officials is not personal. Give me a break. Bob, he's straight up, Senator Flake said. Our views on foreign policy are known. We're concerned about instability, and obviously we want effective foreign policy. I think we have some issues there, but they are not born out of animus for the president or because we disagree with the president. It's just the way we feel. Last week, Senator Flake announced he would not seek re-election in 2018, citing his disagreements with President Trump as the primary factor and arguing that the notion that one should stay silent as the alliances and agreements that ensure the stability of the entire world are routinely threatened is a historic and, I believe, profoundly misguided. The alliances and agreements to which Senator Flake refers likely include the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the TPP, and the Paris Climate Accord, which the president withdrew, as well as NAFTA and the Iran nuclear deal, which the president is seeking to renegotiate. All of these agreements are immensely unpopular with the Republican base. Do you see what I'm saying? They're trying to fight him at every turn, and the American people voted specifically for Trump to get out of these partnerships, NAFTA, the TPP, and the Paris Climate Accord, and the Iran deal, the nuclear deal, which was a total mess. Unbelievable. I mean, really, these people are sickening to this government. They really are against the American people. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.